Hello boys and girls, welcome to my channel, I'm for Classic and welcome to BenchART. So for today we have your Spyro Reignited Trilogy running on my desktop with my G7850. So this game was developed by Toys for Bob, which is a developer that I didn't know about. Apparently they were the developers of games like Madagascar, and this game was ported for the PC by Iron Galaxy, which, well, they ported that disaster of Batman Arkham Knight, but fear not, because it seems that at least this port of Spyro, it is running as expected. So this game it is using Unreal Engine 4. So yeah, the performance it is pretty much where all Unreal Engine 4 games are placed. So yeah, pretty much that. So I'm running this game with maximum settings because I was able to do it. I was trying to target 60 frames per second, but unfortunately at 1080p it was only possible with the low settings, and the low settings in this game looks absolutely awful. I don't recommend it to anyone, so that's why I decided to go with the maximum settings, because it runs above 30 frames per second. So yeah, good stuff. Although if you really want to target 60 frames per second, my personal suggestion it is to drop the game to median settings and use 900p instead. Or try to go to the config file of the Unreal Engine in this game and drop the resolution scaling to something like 84 instead of 100. Nonetheless, let's take a look on the requirements. This game asks for an FX 6300. Fake news, we are here running with a Phenom II X4. It asks for 4 gigs of RAM, which is correct, and they ask for an HD 7850 as a minimum, which is my graphic card, but again, fake news, because I'm running the game with maximum settings over here, above 30 frames per second, as you can see. The eye settings, well, it's pretty much the same as the maximum settings, same performance. I only got a difference of 1 frame per second, but that might be just, just a minor error, or, it's a little bit different, I don't know. The median settings, that is a good boost in performance, average of 56 and 1% of 46. It is a good thing if you don't want to target 60 frames per second, but if you want to be close to it, median settings does provide good balance between visuals and performance, and the low settings, despite it is above 60 frames per second, like I did said before, it really looks ugly because it disables shadows, screen space reflections, and bit occlusion. It disables most of the stuff, including pretty much all the vegetation. There is just some remaining vegetation available. If you want to know how the low settings are, just check my laptop video where I did run the game with the low settings, and you will see how bad it looks. Nonetheless, let's talk a little bit about the price for this game. This game costs $39.99. I don't think it's a bad price considering the fact that this is a remastered / remake game from the past and includes they're free games, so it's free games for $39.99. I think it is a good price. The remaster / remake seems to be working perfectly, despite it was ported by Iron Galaxy, and most of the sim users are really satisfied with the game, so I don't have too much to say about it. It seems to be just working as expected, and this is pretty good. Well, talking about gameplay, it's Spyro, alright? There is not too much to talk about. It's pretty much a platform game with a focus on kids, but of course, despite it is focus on kids, I still enjoy this type of games a lot. I think they are entertaining and there isn't too much pressure about them. So yeah, it's pretty much that. So guys, I think that's all that I want to talk about Spyro Reimagined Trilogy. Hope you did enjoy the video so far. Hope you keep enjoying the rest of it. There is a lot of gameplay to be had for you to understand what is this game about. And that's it. Guys, thank you a lot, and I do hope to see you soon. Goodbye.
Spyro! My, how funny to see you here. Why, the sorceress has asked me to guard...
Yo, Spyro! I just found one of those portal thingamajigs that leads to a different world, but you'll have to glide to get across to it. Press the jump button. I saw something shiny in that cave over there. Let's go check it out. You can get there by hovering. To hover, just press the action button at the end of your glide. Oh, I almost forgot. I found this egg. There's definitely something shiny at the bottom of this hole. I was about to jump down there, but now I think...
This is a Superfly power-up, Spyro. Whenever you walk through any power-up that looks like this one, it will allow you to fly for a while. This Rhinoc is too big to chop. Bye, Spyro. It means your progress has been saved. If you get into trouble,
Thank you for rescuing our town. As mayor, I awarded you with one of our... I'm sorry. That was the...